ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this morning's special double Walk of Fame ceremony. We have an enthusiastic crowd today because we are honoring two of the most beloved performers in Hollywood. And they will be honored with the 2,577th and 78th stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Today we honor the creators of the hit Broadway show Kinky Boots, Cyndi Lauper and Harvey Fierstein. And they're being honored right here in front of the venerable Pantages Theater. Now, before I bring them to the stage, let me tell you a little bit about our honorees. I'm going to introduce them both, and then we'll bring them both up to the stage. And for our audience, cheer for anything you like. All right, we're going to start with Cyndi. Legendary performer Cyndi Lauper is a Grammy, Emmy, and Tony Award-winning artist for her Kinky Boots score. For nearly 30 sterling years, and with global record sales in excess of 50 million albums, Cyndi has captured the heart and soul of her legion of fans and keeps them compelled by her every creative move. With her first album, She's So Unusual, Cyndi won a Grammy Award for Best New Artist and became the first female in history to have 4 top 5 singles from a debut album. How about that? Since then, she has released 10 additional studio albums and was recently inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Her upcoming 11th album, Detour, will showcase her signature takes on classic country songs from the 50s and 60s. Cyndi has been nominated for 15 Grammy Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 7 American Video Awards, and 18 MTV Awards. She is the author of the New York Times best-selling autobiography, Cyndi Lauper, a memoir. How many of you have read it? Okay. As an actress, she made her Broadway debut in the Threepenny Opera. She has appeared in numerous television shows, including Mad About You, for which she won an Emmy, and Bones. She has performed in such films as The Opportunist, Mrs. Parker and the Vicious Circle, Life with Mikey, Off and Running, and Vibes. Cyndi also continues her philanthropic work through her foundation, the True Colors Fund. And now let me tell you a little bit about Harvey Fierstein. Harvey is the author of the Tony Award-winning Best Musical, Kinky Boots. In 2015, he revised NBC's The Wiz Live and the sold-out London production of Funny Girl. His other award-winning Broadway writing credits include the recent hits Newsies and Casa Valentina. As well, and get this, I mean, it's really quite an amazing repertoire, as well as Torch Song Trilogy, La Cage aux Folles, A Catered Affair, Safe Sex, Legs Diamond, Spook House, Flatbush Tosca, Common Ground, and more. His political editorials have been published in the New York Times, the Huffington Post, as well as being broadcast on PBS's In the Life. His award-winning children's book, The Sissy Duckling, is now in its 5th edition. As an actor, Harvey is known worldwide for his performances in films including Mrs. Doubtfire, Independence Day, Bullets Over Broadway. On stage, he has performed in Hairspray, Fiddler on the Roof, La Cage aux Folles, and Torch Song Trilogy. On TV, he has been seen in Smash, How I Met Your Mother, The Good Wife, Cheers, The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Nurse Jackie. Harvey has worked with numerous LGBT charities and will be honored this June at the Logo Trailblazers Awards. How about that? And so now, please help me welcome to the stage our honorees, Cyndi Lauper and Harvey Fierstein. Thank you, Councilmember O'Farrell. Well, our next speaker serves as host of The Talk, CBS's Daytime Emmy Award-nominated talk show that examines topical events and contemporary issues through the eyes of 5 female hosts. Her career in the music industry has spanned more than 30 years. In addition to managing the career of her husband, Walk of Famer Ozzy Osbourne, she has managed numerous artists such as Black Sabbath, Smashing Pumpkins, Motorhead, and Slade. In 1996, she created and produced Ozfest, the biggest hard rock touring festival in America. Please welcome Sharon Osbourne to the stage.
So excited to be here today with you all, to see my wonderful friend so deservingly receive this star. And what could be better than to be outside the Frolic Room? I mean, what a fabulous position to have your star in. I mean, it couldn't be better. Now, I could stand here all day and tell you how amazing Cyndi is, but I won't do that, so I have to make it short. Now, she's had an endless career, which spans decades, and as much as we love Cyndi here in this country, let me tell you, she is loved as much worldwide. There is not one country in the world that they don't know and love Cyndi Lauper. She's a prolific songwriter. She's an incredible performer, incredible. But that voice of hers, my Lord, that voice is endless, absolutely endless. Nobody sounds like Cyndi Lauper. She's instantly recognizable. She's a true original. She's been original from the day she was born, with the way she presents herself, her style. Her pursuit for perfection is endless. But you know what? It's not enough for Cyndi Lauper to have hit after hit and be in the pop charts. No. She's not an artist that wants to stay on one road. She's all things to everyone, and now she's taken her talents to Broadway with Kinky Boots. As you know, she won a Tony Award, which is amazing. And one thing which she never forgets, over everything, over her love of music, her love of family, and that is her pursuit for true equality. The strength she shows in supporting LGBT teens and fighting for them against homelessness leaves me speechless. Her True Colors Funds works tirelessly to raise money and provide support for LGBT teens in becoming their true selves. From the moment I saw Cyndi Lauper, I'm like, I want that woman as my friend. And she is my friend, and I am honored to say that she's my friend. I admire her and I respect her. And I congratulate her for her achievements, and huge congratulations for getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Cyndi Lauper, I love you.
Thank you, Sharon. Let me acknowledge a few guests who are with us. We have the new chair of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Fariba Kalantari. Good wave. She's the full adaptation of John Waters' film Hairspray. The role won her the 2003 Tony Award for Best Leading Actress in a Musical, a Drama Desk Award, a Theatre World Award, and the Outer Critics Circle Award for her performance. Please welcome Marissa, Jaret, Winokur to the stage.
Harvey, you're a big girl now. 14 years ago, Harvey and I started previews out of town for a little show called Hairspray. On opening night, during the curtain call, Harvey grabbed me and whispered in my ear, "They can never take this away from you." As the applause started, I remember thinking, what? What can't they take away from me? The part, the job? They can take everything away from me. This is Broadway. But what I learned from Harvey throughout the years was that's not what he meant. He meant, take in this moment. It's not about worrying about the next moment, and just enjoy the process. Now, you would think walking on stage with Harvey every night would be intimidating to all of us. I mean, Harvey did put up a cast photo of everybody in his hallway, and he would cross us out when we missed a show like Survivor style. I mean, it was some hardcore Ethel Merman behavior. But Harvey was the last man standing, never missing a show. He led by example. Now, with all the glory that Harvey was, he wasn't intimidating. He was motherly. I mean, that is the only word I can say to describe Harvey. He was motherly to everyone. Problems big or small, as long as you kept the theater at below freezing temperatures. I wish that I could go back and tell 16-year-old Harvey Fierstein, that you were so beloved that you will one day receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What that would have done to a 16-year-old. But I believe, knowing Harvey and everything I know about him, that he would be more impressed and more excited to know about the impact he has had on this world. Because he has truly changed the world simply by being himself. I like to think that Harvey was the original Tracy Turnblad. I mean, I know that he's working on the script for the live telecast of Hairspray right now, and I would just like to take this opportunity to say that I would like to see him play Edna again. Just saying. Just saying. I'm his daughter. I have to say that, people. Okay. Many of the lessons that I teach my own son are direct quotes from Harvey, and they're amazing, and they should be taught to all your children. Can't even see your... Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. And as I remind my son, one way or another. Oh, I'm not being upstaged by a train. So, Cyndi, woo! There we go. I mean, this is Hollywood, people. Accept no one's definition of yourself. Define yourself. And as I remind my son one way or another every day, I just want to be loved. Is that so wrong? Harvey, I will end this by one more quote of yours. Harvey, they can never take this away from you. I mean, literally. I mean, they're putting it into the ground in concrete, Harvey. They can't take this away from you. I love you.
Time to hear from our honorees. So we'll start with Cyndi and then Harvey. You're on.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
That
was pretty great. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So you know it's going to open. Is it opening Wednesday? Yeah, right here. So come see it. I don't know what to say. I was thinking about it last night, this morning. I don't know if something like this always happens with friends. And the fact that, you know, Harvey is also my mother, so when Marissa said that he was her mother, it was kind of jolted me a little because he called me Tina through the whole process, and himself Mommy Dearest. Jerry would tell me he wanted a song in the end of Act 1 where everybody said yeah, and then he danced around the room. So I said, yeah, okay. So everybody said, yeah. I guess I'm telling you this because I would not have done this show had it not been for these two gentlemen and Harvey, who called me up that day. I'd always wanted to work with Harvey. I'd always felt that he was a great speaker, but he also, and a great leader, but he also is one of the great storytellers of musicals. And to have been actually walked through the process between Harvey Fierstein holding my hand and Jerry Mitchell and Stephen Remus, I am very, very honored. It couldn't have been better. And one time I actually closed my eyes and asked, you know, my guardian angel, like, am I gonna do okay? And he just showed me an image of me as Dorothy with the lion, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man, and I thought, okay, I could do this, you know. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the people from the Walk of Fame, my manager, my husband who shares me, my dear friend Sharon, Hal Luftick, and all the fans. Thank you. And my new record company who showed up, bless you. I'm finally on Sawyer Records, 20 years late, but I'm here. Anyway, I love you guys, and thank you so much. My pleasure to introduce my friend and my companion on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in front of the Frolic Room. Come on! As we go frolicking along, that's like a Christmas carol. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Harvey Fierstein.
Well, there really is nothing better than being with friends and to do something like this. And I'm so thrilled to have my family here and my friends here and even my agent here. It's a wonderful thing. He gets 10% of the cement under there. He's here, CAA is here to collect. And, you know, Jerry called me to do the Kinky Boots, and you know, we had such a great time on Hairspray, and to do it again, and then calling Cyndi and have her come along. But like I say, when you're working with friends, there's just nothing better. But you don't, you know, you work in your life, and you work really hard, and you enjoy every moment, or I do, and you enjoy the ups, and you suffer through the downs, but you don't actually look at things like the Hollywood Walk of Fame as something that's ever going to happen to you in your life. I mean, I'm on the Brooklyn Walk of Fame. That I'm right next to Lainie Kazan. I'm between Julie Budd and Lainie Kazan. But to think that Donald Trump has one of these, you know? No. Listen. There's a very thin line between fame and infamy. I know which side I belong on, we're going to get a map for Donald. But yes, we have Gary Cooper and Randolph Scott, and right under here is Kristen Chenoweth. I wrote to her this morning, and I said, I'm right next to you, Kristen. So it's just really exciting. It's really very out-of-body experience. Thank you all for coming out for us. To be here, like I said, with Cyndi is unbelievable. Thank you, my family. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, CAA. It's going to cost me 10% of everything. Thank you, my darling daughter, Marissa. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. And thank you all. And don't put gum on my name.
So Cyndi and Harvey, it's time to unveil that star, and we'd ask all of our speakers, Sharon, Jerry, and Marissa, if you'd join us for the unveiling.
It will be there after. Yeah.